What's up, my movie people? I'm going to talk to you today from outside the movie cave because I got some good stuff cooking. Yeah, some meat. Beef is what's for dinner. No. But yeah, this time let's talk about a movie that's streaming. How about it? Streaming on Netflix. It's called The Gray Man. And no, he's not gray. It's just a title. Okay. The Gray Man, based on a book by Mark Grenery or Greeny or whatever it is. I've read the books, just can't pronounce his name. And I hate mispronouncing people's names, but it is what it is. Yeah, The Gray Man. It's got Ryan Gosling. It's got Chris Evans playing a villain this time. It's got the great Billy Bob Thornton playing kind of the government official, recruiter type, what have you. It's got the good-looking Anna de Armas. I guess that's how you say it. But yeah, it's a good cast, good action. Story is we find Mr. Gosling's character, the Gray Man. He is a prisoner inmate that gets recruited by the government as part of this special Sierra project, they call it. And his name will be Sierra 6. It's very 007. But yeah, they get him out of prison to kind of do these wet work jobs. You know, that's killing folks for code. God, the smoke. But yeah, he gets recruited out of prison to do these jobs, and so we catch up with him several years later. Mission goes wrong, trouble ensues. Chris Evans comes after him. So yeah, Chris Evans is playing. He ain't playing Captain America, I can tell you that much. He is a psycho SOB in this one. But yeah, he does a really good job, gets to have fun, and you can tell he's having fun playing the bad guy in this one because it's just, he's having a blast, you can tell. And he plays a really good nut, too. I mean, 70s porn stash and all. Yeah, he's got one of the stashes, and apparently that's what was in this year is moronic-looking porn stashes. But anyway, I digress. The action, freaking big screen level action that would have been awesome on the big screen, but you know, we're still kind of recovering from COVID, and there's still people trying to put their movies out on streaming instead of the mainstream theater deal. But yeah, no, the action's good. It's big budget action because it's directed by the Russo brothers, who did Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, so they got some cred, you know, some street cred when it comes to action. That's probably how they got their buddy Chris Evans to come on and play the villain. But it's a good movie, good cast. Now here's the thing. Here's my critique, and I'll explain why it's kind of not really a critique. I read the book, right, The Gray Man, and so the book don't really live up to the movie. I mean, the movie don't really live up to the book because there's a lot of content that they didn't get to put in the movie. So if you have read the book, just go into the movie kind of looking to have a good time and not really compare the two, which is what I usually try to do. But in this case, and I will admit, a lot of the scenes they did come straight from the pages, you know, of the book. So that kind of, it worked but didn't, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's an hour and 50-minute movie. You can't fit in chapters upon chapters and pages upon pages of book material, so you kind of got to cut where you can, unless you're doing a TV series. But yeah, it's on Netflix. It's been out for a couple months now, but I liked it so much I've watched it quite a few times since then. And it's just a fun watch, you know. Give it a shot because, it's, like I said, it's on Netflix. If you're paying for Netflix already, you ain't out nothing, you know. You ain't out nothing but a good time. So, yeah, give The Gray Man a shot. I might even rewatch it again myself pretty soon. There are talks of a sequel of The Gray Man because there's books. It's a book series, and, God, there's like, I don't know, well, maybe 10, well over 10 books, so lots of material for sequels, potential sequel I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep my steaks from burning. But there's lots of potential for sequels there in The Gray Man. I think the next one was, shoot, I don't know. I'd have to go back into my Kindle and look, but it's good too. So some spinoffs they're even talking about. So yeah, potential franchise on their hands here with The Gray Man, the Man of Gray. But yeah, give it a shot. I enjoyed it. 2 thumbs up for me for sure. It's PG-13, so there's not a whole lot of ugly talk. If it is, it's mild at best. The violence is not really gory. It's just something you would expect to find from a Marvel movie. It's like a Marvel spy movie, I guess. So not really a whole lot in the shape of gore or anything like that, or language. So viewers' discretion when it comes to the younger viewers, but for us older viewers, it's a good time. Streaming on Netflix. Yeah, check it out. As always, this is my humble opinion, and you know what I say about opinions. They're like butts. Everybody's got one. Some of them even stink.